start. Okay, ready? We're ready? Let's go deliver books. I didn't even bring my little list, but I have a little list of little libraries, but for the most part I have them all memorized. Well, yeah. So we should be able to get rid of all these boxes. So Barby the Book Fairy started in March of 2020, and we have been collecting new and used books to replenish the free little libraries in the community, and specifically in zip codes 53215 and 53204, because those are the zip codes that are. Well, I live in 53215, and we've been, refilling the free little libraries here in the neighborhood. I want to put like more, not baby books in there because there's high school students. I enrolled in college when I was like 26 years old. So I was a non-traditional student and got my bachelor's degree in the community leadership and development from Alverno College in 2017. So just like giving back to the community has always been part of my story and my journey. There we go.
We're done?
I mean, it's important to me to put like a variety of books in each one because you never know who's gonna like come by the library and grab books. Like here, there's one at Pulaski Pool, and like this pool has been in the community for such a long time. Like I used to take swim lessons here, and it was like grandmas to adults to little kids, would come here when I was a kid, and like it's the same thing still because it's still open. There's still a bunch of people that come, and it's like it's a community landmark. When the pandemic started, my daughters and I were taking, walks around the neighborhood and realized that the free little libraries that are here in our community were empty. So we came back home and I cleaned out the books that I had in my own, on my own shelves. And then the girls cleaned up the books that they had on their own shelves. Then we just went around and refilled the little libraries. All right.
We're done?
Oh, I wish they would get a new one here. So I was coming home with those libraries, with the big ones, and I passed by and I was like, I'm just gonna go knock on that door and ask them if they want this library, that's one of these libraries. And then when I knocked on the door, they were like, oh, we're this organization. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know. Do you still want this library? Because I have too many. You think I can carry this one? No? Here, start filling this one up. the stuff that it's like used as like a pantry, and like they put like random things in it, not just books, but they'll put items like food items, household things that they give away to the community. It's very revolutionary for like your identity, especially when you're reading books that like have characters that reflect the person that you are, or the person that you'd like to be, or you just get to explore different identities. So with my 7-year-old, those are the kind of books we're reading. Like, we're not reading so much of, the Eric Carle books, but we're reading books about, Aztec princesses and the mountains in Mexico, and stories about grandmothers. And there's this book called What Can You Do with the Rebozo, which is a shawl essentially. And like to be able to read stories about your culture is just like a very different feeling.